our third episode of Space Montrose Make It in the USA. Today we are joined by Paul and Jem. They are the both brother and sister from the one and only Houston-made brand Pop Soap. Thank you for joining us today, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Layla, good to see y'all.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, we're very happy to have you here today, guys, because it's going to be a great continuation for our shows. We wanted to make a little emphasis on how important it is for us to take care of our body, and not only through the mind, but also through our skin, through anything and everything that is going to lead us to a more holistic life approach. We need to be very conscious about what we eat, what we apply to our skins, because in the long run, the results are gonna show, and we're gonna achieve a more balanced life, which is what we're really all looking for. And now that we're all inside of our homes and thinking about our new approach to life, about the things that really matter, bringing Pop Soap to our conversation today, Leila and I believe that it was a great timing to educate us all a little bit into what all this subject is, and hearing from you guys that you guys are the ones who are making the product and understand the ingredients and could give us a little better understanding to what you do.
Yeah, tell us the beginning story of Pop Soap, where it all began, where the inspiration lies.
Where the inspiration lies, Layla, I will show you where the inspiration lies. This is the bar that started it all.
Wow.
Woo!
Nice.
Literally, Fight Club. When we watched the movie now 20 years ago, when we were kids, I think I watched it too young. But yes, yeah, we were kids. We found a bootleg VHS and we don't know. It's like, yeah. But when we saw the movie, we were like, is that how you make soap? Like, really? Like, can we do that? It was something we literally talked about for 15 years. You know, Paul and I have a background in all kinds of crazy stuff. We were in a band for about 10 years. We studied visual communications and graphic design. We dabbled in a t-shirt company for a little bit, but all throughout that course, we always loved soap. We like to be clean and smell good, but you know, whenever we tour around different places, we pick up local soap or find organic soap. You know, we always just fascinated us, smelling clean, being clean, and different bars, the way they look, feel, smell, and all that. And so it took 15 years from the first time we watched Fight Club to make it, and it took about 2.5 years of us messing around at home, after work, after school, doing that. And after about 2 years of R&D and demoing stuff, we finally felt like, okay, these don't totally suck. So these might be okay. And so we found out, you know, the batches we liked and the recipes we liked. So
that first bar of soap was already vegan. You had already chosen the ingredients. Why did you choose to go that route? Why not use a more mainstream ingredient? Why focus so much on natural and hand-picked ingredients?
Well, Carlos, to touch back a little bit on how you started the conversation, more and more people are becoming aware of what they are putting on their skin. As much as their body, it's also your skin, because all your skin has tiny little pores and everything gets absorbed. Just how we're trying to eat organic and eat healthy and grass-fed, it's really important also what you're putting on your skin, because especially in a shower, you know, the warm water opens up your pores even more, so all that is being absorbed. And I was vegetarian for about 8-10 years on and off, and it was just something I was always conscious about, you know, not using animal products and all that. So we right away knew we wanted to do that. A lot of people do like goat's milk and honey, which is cool, you know, but it's just something we found like on our Monroe bar, which was one of our very first bars.
I love that bar.
That's one of my all-time Layla favorites. And so on that one, we actually use hemp milk instead of, people ask for goat's milk. We're like, well, why do you want goat's milk? They're like, because it's so moisturizing. I'm like, hemp milk is so much more moisturizing than the goat's milk. It's super high in omega fatty acids 3 and 6, so it moisturizes your skin. So a lot of alternative things we can use from like plants and vegetables that don't have to be, you know, touched by animals. So we were very cruelty-free, and just, we knew very early on that's how we wanted to go.
And because we wanted to establish ourselves as being different, you know, and even in the local scene here, like anywhere, handmade mom and pop, you know, soap makers, for some reason, I always feel compelled to use some animal products, whether it's milk, honey, beef tallow, lard. that kind of stuff. So we said, how can we make ourselves different, and how can we make a better, a cleaner product? And so that's why we decided to go vegan.
You know, I think the two of you honestly have such an incredible energy, and I think it really comes through in what you create. And like, people come to our store and they're just so excited about Pop Soap. Like, we get people that have never met you before that will buy a bar of soap and they love it for the product itself. And then there's others that love the product itself, but just love the two of you. And I think it really comes through with what you create. Like, I really mean that.
Oh, thank you so much, Leah. That means a lot. Thank you. It's very, very sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, we always joke, and it's not really a joke. We're like, we make it for us, but we make a lot, so we'll share with you guys, I guess.
Yeah.
No, it's like, we literally love this. There's nothing we carry that we don't like. Or like, oh, it's okay. It's like, no. Everything, we're super passionate. We love, we mess around with recipes and all this until it's like, okay, it can't be better. It's at least not to our standards, which are pretty high when it comes to our soap. So
yeah, and I'm a huge believer in good vibes, positive energy. And I think, since we have such a passion for this stuff, I think a little bit of us, it sounds kind of cliche, but the energy is in the product in itself. And you can tell that, you can pick it up and it feels different than other bars of soap, or just a little bit different. I think that's just the passion we have for it.
So remind me again, how many years since the first bar until 2020?
It's going to be, what's that, 4 years?
about 4 years.
4 years and change. Because the first 2 years, we weren't selling it. We were just learning how to make it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were giving it away, because I feel like every time you make a new bar, you're so passionate about it. You're like, just try it. You're going to love it. See what your skin feels.
we give away a lot. It's just kind of like, no, you never know until you try it, right? Then they'll be back, oh, you're so right. Yeah, it's like, thank you.
So in these 4 years, you've touched so many different avenues of exploration. Like, we've been hearing, and I've been showing throughout the video, different products of your line. There's been a new product that I wanted to talk about, a new approach that has been slowly been gathering some momentum, not only in the industry of soaps, but in so many other avenues, which is the CBD. And what is very important for us is for you guys to help us explaining where it comes from and how it differentiates from what most people believe to be a more entertainment. You understand where I'm going?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit? Can you tell us a little bit about CBD and what's important and about that? Yes, thank you.
We're not, I don't want to say that we're not experts. We've had to become, because once again, we take a lot of passion, and we don't do anything, I would say, we're very calculated in our execution of all the products because we love them so much. If we have a product and we ourselves don't love it first, and then our family and then our friends try it, they don't love it, and they don't understand, if they make them understand what's in the product, we don't even sell it. Like, we will just stop in our tracks. So with the CBD craze that's been happening, right? We started hearing a little here and there about a year ago, CBD, which at first everybody thinks, okay, pot, they're getting high, whatever.
Exactly.
And then we can get high for free, or legally, whatever. But so in the demand, really, our beautiful customers, all our not even customers, our friends, our Pop Soap family. Shout out to everybody.
Pop Soap family.
They really are the ones now, and I do believe it. Just like with our bar that we're going to show you guys a little bit later, we like to listen to our customers. We like to listen to our family. Hey, they start saying, do you have CBD? Have you guys heard of CBD? We're like, no, not really. We're like, do y'all plan on having something CBD? We're like, well, not really. So more and more demand came for it, and then finally we're like, okay, let's start researching. So plain and simple, CBD, has no THC in it, so it's legal. In Texas, it's a little bit of a gray market, but basically what it is it gives you all the benefits of pot or marijuana or grass, whatever you want to call it, without the psychoactive effects of it. So no high, no wooziness. Some people say they get kind of nauseous from it, but none of this. So yeah, so basically what it does is it has the molecules in it, like pot has, that actually go and find the little receptors. And actually, believe it or not, within our bodies, we all have cannabinoidal receptors already pre-built in. Tiny, tiny amounts of cannabinoids found in a lot of things, plants, fruits, that kind of stuff. but CBD is like, much more concentrated. So I know it's boring, guys. I'm not trying to give you too much side.
No, it's great. We need to hear this.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. Jim and I can be kind of long-winded because we love it so much that I'll literally start pulling out the blackboard.
Yeah, be like, hold on.
Yeah. But anyway, so in short, what it does is it creates homeostasis within your cells. So if your cells are excited from stress, and I say excited, but I mean, just stressed out or pain, your cells start to kind of morph a little bit and start looking, screaming pain. CBD comes along and it helps to give your cells homeostasis. It helps to ease the cells. It helps to calm the cells down. Now, this happens at a cellular level. Most people like to consume edibles or droppers, tinctures. Those are probably the best. But CBD has great benefits for your skin too. Let Jim tell you some of those.
So yeah, I mean, just to show you guys what we're talking about, this is our Royale with CBD bar. Our bar has 100 milligrams of CBD in there.
Love the whole packaging too.
Oh yes, we love it. We love it. Royale right there, and that's the inside look of it. So we did do hemp milk, hemp powder, hemp oil, moringa powder. And if y'all aren't familiar with moringa powder, it's the next turmeric. It's amazing for you, again, ingested and just as much topical. Helps with inflammation. So on a topical level, this is going to help with any skin inflammation, rosacea, eczema. It'll help with dryness. It helps with bruising, believe it or not, because we also do an arnica and St. John's wort blend in this, and we make ourselves. That's for nerve pain, joint pain, arthritis, and bruising and all that nastiness. This is awesome for. I always tell people for any kind of like skin stuff, any funkiness you got going on in your skin, this is going to be really nice. We also added some pumice, so you're going to get a nice slightly abrasive quality to it. And again, the moisturizing from the hemp milk, the hemp powder, the hemp oil, the moringa. Yeah. We also make it in a shower gel version. Now the gel has 125 or 120 milligrams because it's a little bigger than the bar. So the gel we added a little extra, but it's in pretty much the exact same ingredients, same benefits. A lot of people like this one because I do recommend letting it soak. Again, like I was saying earlier, when you're in the shower, that warm water really makes your pores open up. So if you let this sit for about 30 seconds, a minute, two, heck, we have time, treat yourself 5 minutes, whatever you can, lather it up and let it soak in. You're going to feel so much better after the shower.
You can pour this into it can be a bubble bath, so you can put it in your bath as well. A foot soak, anything you like, and that's the bath bomb.
And we also, if you're into the baths, have our 200 milligram CBD bath bomb. This is, again, the bar's 100, this is 200, so this is very, very intense. That's going to help with your muscle recovery, fatigueness, sore aches, pains, and all that stuff. Yeah. And the biggest, baddest daddy of them all is a Royale CBD muscle salve. That has a 500 milligrams of CBD. And again, we added that hemp milk and the hemp oil, arnica and St. John's wort. And like I tell people, without the CBD, I would recommend this for nerve pain, joint pain, arthritis, because of that arnica and that St. John's wort. It is so great for muscle discomfort, fatigue, nerve pain, joint pain, all that nastiness. And then we add that 500 milligrams of CBD. You're flying after this. Like, you feel awesome. You feel really, really good after this with that 500 milligrams.
Yeah, and this is the best. So another important thing, and not to keep going on about this, but in our research is like, there's a certain I can't remember the term, but there's with people purchasing CBD, and when our customers come up to us and be like, okay, obviously CBD has a premium price to it because it's more expensive, just the CBD itself, okay? But whether you guys buy it from Pop Soap or you buy it from anybody, do your own research, but find this out. Now, there's a lot of people out there saying, oh, okay, well, this, shampoo has 1,000 milligrams of CBD, or this bath bomb has 1,000 milligrams. At a certain point, your skin can no longer absorb it.
Okay.
You're just throwing your money away. It's really important to have the right levels of the CBD in each product. Yeah. Like I said, if this bar had 500 milligrams of CBD, you'd be throwing it down the drain. With 100 milligrams, it's enough to do its job, but enough to also not waste it. And that's real important with the muscle salve.
Yes.
Have you guys had returning customers, like for that salve right there, for people that have pains? Have they come back for more because it's worked for them?
Oh, yes. We've been hearing great things. And what's really funny is a lot of people would like it for headaches, anxiety, migraines. They found that rubbing just a few little, one little drop on their temples helps them. I feel better. I sleep better. I've been hearing a lot that they sleep better. People like to use it at night because they'll feel better when they wake up, and they've told me like it actually makes me sleep better.
Yeah.
And that's the inside of it. So you can see the pretty color from that hemp milk, from the hemp oil we put in there.
And so, like we said, with the muscle salve, it's important to understand why we went with 500 milligrams and why we didn't go with 200 or 300 or why we didn't go with 1,000. because you gotta understand, people also want to get the most for their money and per application. And like I said, we really don't want to sell one item to one person one time. We want to become their new.
Right.
So
Yes.
they're new. So,
And I can promise you that happens because I have people coming in, like they'll wipe us clean of the Monrose soap. They're like, I'll just take all 8 of those because they love it so much, and they are using it. Their whole family's using it, and so we know that it's been proven to really help people, and they enjoy the product.
yeah, for sure. That's so
Well,
great.
this was a great piece of introduction and education for one of your new avenues of exploration. I wanted to talk a little bit also about a second item that is new to you guys, I believe, which is your hand sanitizer.
Yes.
Is that a new product also, like a new
Yes.
extension of Pop Soap?
That's
Because
our lavender
the
and our peppermint and orange. So this is something Paul and I have actually talked about doing, but we started the company Pop Soap. We always just thought we'd be making soap, but then people wanted shower gels and bath bombs and candles. So we're like, okay, we like making that stuff too, so we'll make it. So hand fan cleansers are always something we talked about doing, but never thought we'd be doing right now. And with all this going on right now, more and more people, hey, are y'all making them? Are y'all gonna make them? We couldn't find some for ourselves. So we're like, I think now's the time. So we originally started with our peppermint and orange one. And the blend that we did is really nice. We did a research. Again, we're real big nerds, guys. We all can't tell already. No, it's like we do a lot of research and we spend a lot of time on this. Because again, if we don't love it, no one's ever going to see it. So we want to make sure we make it the best as possible because it's for us ultimately. Like I said, we're sharing it with you guys. So we did a lot of research and tried a lot of different recipes. As per the FDA and the CDC, for it to be a hand sanitizer, for all that nastiness to be taken off, it has to be at least 60% alcohol content by volume. And we're in Texas, everything's bigger and better in Texas. So we went with 75% alcohol on both of ours. So we did a 75% alcohol, and we also add aloe vera, so it's not going to dry out your hands. A lot of people even my mom, she's like, I have one, but it dries out my hands so much. So we wanted to make sure to put that extra moisturizing from the aloe vera in there. Then we went with those essential oils. We started with peppermint and orange essential oil, add a little vitamin C into the mix, have antiseptic and fungal properties from that peppermint in there. And then, we were like, oh, okay, we love this. And then we're like, let's do a lavender one. So that's the last one we released. Again, 75% alcohol. It has the aloe vera and the lavender essential oil.
I can smell your hands on this side of the screen right now. You smell great.
Smell my hands.
Beautiful, guys. Thank you so much. There's one more, and I think that it's the newest piece of resistance when it comes to Pop Soap and your new alchemic creations. When I hear you guys, I can imagine some alchemist in the 14th century just letting people know what the mixture is and how all these things come together to change lives, really. So thank you so much. But let's talk about your Tiger Bar.
Yes,
Very
Tiger
exciting.
King.
Yes.
Yes. So this was something we just kind of came up with. I mean, people. We did have a couple people ask, "Are y'all gonna do it?"
Yeah, we had some people email us directly.
Yeah.
Like, hey, y'all think you can do the Tiger Bar? And at first, of course, we were like, why not?
I want to smell like the king.
I love it, and the colors came out great. I also love that one. Yes, the colors are there. It really speaks to the title. It speaks to the character, which is also part of the brand, the name of the pop.
That's awesome.
It's pop. It's what drives us to be entertained, to have some familiarity with our friends, to have something to talk about. I love your Bowie bar. The
one of our favorites.
blend together so good. It reminds me of the 80s, reminds me of the 60s, reminds me of glam, reminds me of everything comes together. It's a beautiful
And that
piece
bar
of
smells delicious. It's also one of my favorite. Honestly, I don't think there's any I honestly don't like, to tell you the truth. Like, I really mean that. I really do like how all of them smell. It's not just about the name, but it's about the quality, the way they smell. Just it's the whole package. So we're gonna have to try the Tiger King.
Which you guys will be carrying as well, so y'all can check it out there on Space Montrose website.
Yes.
Get your Tiger King today.
Yes, so good.
I was gonna end up saying, guys, we would love for you guys to please let us know where we can find your product, and any last information or anything that you would like to say to close our conversation today.
Space Montrose, first of all.
Space Montrose.
And SpaceMontrose.com, right? Is that where you guys are having the sets and that? Yeah.
Yes.
SpaceMontrose.com. And then PopSoapShop.com.
Is our website. If they have any questions, y'all want to get a little more familiar with certain products, Paul and I always make ourselves available. We have some people ask for oily skin stuff, for dry skin, eczema, acne, psoriasis. So if you guys have any kind of specific skincare need y'all are looking for, we're happy to help you guys find the best bar for you. Our Instagram is Pop Soap. You can check us out there. But pretty much the website, Space Montrose first, and then check us out at popsoapshop.com.
And we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to everyone, you, Carlos, and you, Layla. Anyone's even ever said something nice to us. We never thought we'd be here today. And just for the support and the love, we just want to say thank you to anyone who knows us or doesn't know us or has seen us or has liked any picture on Instagram or any of that.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, guys, be sure to follow Pop Soap on Instagram too, because they always make it a lot of fun. So you're gonna want to follow them as well to see all the fun posts that they're doing right now and in quarantine.
Yes.
Make it, you're bringing some good vibes to these times. So definitely give them a follow there.
Thank you,
guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Okay.
Yes, thank you guys. We love Space Montrose.
Thank you, everybody.
Stay healthy, stay happy. Thank you.
And thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we hope to see you next week. Thank you. Goodbye.